Mr. Roy, I want to ask you a final question. I want to ask you a final question. If the Congress, even if it gives in to all your demands ahead of Friday, given the acrimony, given the angry exchange of words we've seen over just the last 24 hours, how can you hope to continue in a coalition with a party which you've more or less blamed of lying?
You see, politics is called the art of the possible. So, nothing which is possible can be ruled out. The acrimony has happened because of the indifferent attitude of the big brother Congress towards the alliance partners. We have not been consulted on any major decision. Congress has run the UPA like a single party government, as if Congress alone has the majority, which is not a fact. So naturally grievances are piled up, and ever since Mamata Banerjee took over as Chief Minister, she has actually dealt with the problem and she has had more grievances. There has been, after a long time, after 3 years of the UPA, they formed the coordination committee, and all these steps that the government has taken, none of this was discussed at the last coordination committee meeting. Why such neglect towards the alliance partners just because Congress has got greater numbers? That is the source of grievance, and it has piled up, and this has led to the spark that finally lit the fire.
All right, but will this fire burn down a UPA, whatever remains of its term? Mr. Saugata Roy, thank you very much for speaking to Headlines today. My colleague Arjun Chatterjee also now joins us from Kolkata. Two interesting points made by the Trinamool Minister, Arjun. One is that the Congress has more or less burnt its bridges with the Trinamool Congress by its continuing neglect of an important ally. But the second, he also mentioned that politics is the art of the possible. With just about 48 hours remaining for the Trinamool ministers to submit their resignation, is there even the faintest of possibilities that there could be a rapprochement between the two parties?
Well, Padmaja, this is clearly hinting at the fact that they have done their homework well, and they are doing their homework well for the next 48 hours. Because in that press conference that took place just a short while back, Mamata Banerjee made this very clear that Congress had lied, and there was no communication from the Congress to her think tank, to her party, in spite of the fact that she had repeatedly informed the Congress High Command that she would be taking such a hard step, a tough decision. Now, the politics being the art of the possible, it's very clear that backroom conversations are on, because you know Mamata Banerjee has made this very clear that she is not going to go with the BJP or neither with the Congress anymore. So what are her options open? My sources within the party and in other political parties are telling us that during those 72 hours when Mamata Banerjee was not being communicated by the Congress, she was also carrying out certain conversations. You remember Trinamool Congress MP Kunal Ghosh did not delete this idea, did not say that we are not having any talks with any other parties. He hinted at those possibilities as well. And now these possibilities are surfacing even more, because now from that 72-hour deadline set by the Trinamool Congress, it's now a deadline of 48 hours on the Congress part. So if nothing comes out, if there's no communication before Friday afternoon, then for sure Trinamool Congress ministers will go and put in their papers, and then, only then we can see some of the political equations changing, because Mamata Banerjee for sure is speaking to several other political parties or a possible political alternative.
Alright, 48 hours is a long time in politics, especially like Mr. Saugata Roy said, it's the art of the possible. Let's see what happens. There are rapid political developments in Kolkata as well as in Delhi. On Headlines today, we'll get you all the action from both fronts continuously through the day.